Ay, ang ganda naman ng tree na to. Very autumn color. There are beautiful buildings here, ang banda. Ano to, mas elite na neighborhood?
Into the war memorial, and to pay respect to all the people who laid down their lives during World War I, World War II, in the Napoleonic Wars. When we go around, we are going to do a drive pass. On the left, you will see the Eiffel Tower from here. So when we go around, you are going to see in the middle the people are paying respect to a tomb. Now you can take pictures, guys, in case you want. So the people are paying respect to a tomb. It's called the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. It's from World War First or World War Second. Nobody knows exactly the date, the name of the guy, but they start paying respect from 1927 by considering it's a soldier, and it becomes the symbol of all the soldiers who were died during different wars. Look in the
Bakit?
middle, you will see the decorated tomb. That's the tomb of the unknown soldiers. There are a lot of names written or engraved on the gate. They all are the names of the generals who laid down their lives by supporting Mr. Napoleon Bonaparte. From here, just in front of the gate, there's a street called Champs-Élysées. The street is the world's most famous luxury shopping street. And you know what? In 20th century, to pay respect to Napoleon Bonaparte and the last rituals of Napoleon Bonaparte, 19th century, sorry, a guy flew a plane through the arches from inside under the gate.
Diba?
Very small aircraft.
Just for
And the people were expecting that he will be die or he's going to crash in somewhere in the gate, but fortunately he successfully passed the gate, and the guy Mr. Andrew, also very well known and remembered because of this act. All these beautiful structures you can see around, they all are inspired from the Roman architecture and the Roman statues. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are heading towards now. This is the Champs-Élysées. Right now, we are at the Champs-Élysées. This is the one of the world's most important and luxury shopping streets. In a minute from now, or in 2 minutes, just have a look on your right hand side and you will see a very beautiful store of Louis Vuitton, which is not, it's not in any other part of the world a store like this. And if we'll go straight from Arc de Triomphe, driving on the Champs-Élysées, we'll end up at the Place de la Concorde. Even from here, you can see the column, the tall column located in the center of the Place de la Concorde. This is what I was talking about, and I already explained you that this is the obelisk from Luxor, a 3,000-year-old column. On your left hand side, one of the biggest store of Mont Blanc. On your right, soon you are going to see the world's biggest store, one of the world's biggest store of Louis Vuitton, and all the brands you can imagine, they are here. And if they are not here, in the next lane they have all their stores. Now look on your right hand side, and you will see a beautiful, big chest of LV. And that's the store of LV. Look at the top. It's in the shape of a whole chest. The owner of LV, like a year ago or a year and a half, he was the world's richest man, more than Mr. Elon Musk. Don't worry guys, whatever the price you are going to get here in the LV, you will get the same price, believe me, because I have my personal experience in the Lafayette. And the beauty, here you have to stand. I'm not talking you because we are not going to stop here and I'm creating some kind of no. Here you have to wait at least 30 to 40 minutes. 30 minutes, the queue. There's a big queue. Okay? And the Lafayette, you don't have the queues. At least the days when I went to the Lafayette in the LV, there were no queues. So you can quickly go inside, you can get your stuff. And in Lafayette, you have all the brands under one roof. And again, the beauty that there are two buildings separate for men and women. So it's very, very well arranged and much better than here. This place is meant if you have quite a long time and you are staying 2-3 nights in Paris. Then you can come and experience the shopping here. On the right hand side, you will see a beautiful building. It houses a beautiful museum, a big expo hall. And look, the golden dome on your right hand side. This is the tomb of Napoleon Bonaparte. Yeah, I know, bro. I'm just. And Paris is one of the greenest capitals in the world. As you can see, a lot of trees around. So sir, ma'am, look at your front and you will see a beautiful pillar or a column. This is located in the center of the Place de la Concorde. Right now we are going to enter in the biggest public square of Paris. This column is 3000 years old. Originally it was stood at the entrance of the Luxor. But later it was gifted by the Egypt royal family to the French royal family. From that day till today, it still remains here. So on your left hand side, this is the Place de la Concorde, and here you will see a lot of beautiful statues, and you will also see a lot of nice buildings. And look at your front over there, you will see two towers. Can you see? These are the Notre Dame. Straight over there. Paris is also home of a lot of really nice and the most beautiful museums. So ma'am, now look at your right hand side and you will see a beautiful building. This building houses a very beautiful museum and a big expo hall inside, which is used for different kinds of expos, and around 56 expos they held every year. No, that's not gold. That's just paint. Look at your front, and you will see that golden dome. So this golden dome is it's called the Hotel de la Concorde, and this is the tomb of the Napoleon Bonaparte. So you need to understand that the last rites was performed at Arc de Triomphe, and later the body was buried over there. And look on the right hand side, and you will see the beautiful view of Eiffel Tower. There are a lot of nice, very beautifully detailed bridges in Paris, and one of them right now we are driving. This is also a part of UNESCO World Heritage Site. Like I told you, there are thousands of street lights, and look at your front, and anywhere you will see one of the most beautiful street lights in Paris, because Paris was one of the first cities adopted the street lighting. On the left hand side, have a look at this building with the beautiful domes. It looks like a mosque, but it's a church. The reason it based on the Baroque style of architecture, and the Baroque style of architecture is a very beautiful blend of late Gothic and Islamic architecture. That's why the church looks like a mosque. We are going to get down at the Eiffel Tower. We'll go close, we'll take some nice pictures, and I will give you some time to go around. Now on the left hand side, you will see a very close view of Eiffel Tower. On the right hand side, you will see this bridge. This is called the Ponte di Lena, and you will see the Olympic sign in the middle. This place is also very famous to see, Eiffel Tower, and that's also a part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. And this is the same place from where a lot of river boats they operate. They start from here. Okay guys, please kindly get down. Thank you.